Hi there, it's Jon Buice with eXp Real Estate and the Florida for Boomers Network here in absolutely beautiful Sarasota, Florida. Absolutely spectacular day, not a cloud in the sky. So still getting tons of questions. I don't know if people are not seeing videos about the area, but I talk to people every single week, every single day, and they're still a little bit confused about where we're located, what Manatee County is, what Sarasota County is, what else is there. So I wanted to go over this in this video and kind of detail some of the different areas that we have, some of our beaches that we have, and talk about some of the attractions that we have here. So this video might be a little long. I'm just going to give you the warning here. So I'm going to try to cover everything that I have out. So now we are sitting in Lakewood Ranch. If you've inquired about that, if you've seen any of my other videos, it's this area right here. It's 50 square miles of property. This property was originally purchased by the Schlitz Beer family. They were going to raise cattle and do lumbering, still own it to this day. Bought it back in the early 1900s at some point. So 1/3 of Lakewood Ranch is set aside for wooded areas, lakes, parks, things that will never be developed. So it is the #1 master plan, multi-generational community in the United States, selling generational, that's a mouthful. But yeah, came around about 1995. They started building, and it has just blossomed from there. Probably has another 15 years of development to go. So if you've sent in an inquiry to us, Florida for Boomers, and you inquired about the Lakewood Ranch area, then Ryan sends you over to me and I start sending you information. If that is not you and you found us here on YouTube and you're looking for information about Florida's Sun Coast, Florida's Gulf Coast, Southwest Coast, whatever you like to call it, then you found the right spot. So hit the subscription and the notification bell. We market heavily to people that are considering a move or maybe becoming snowbirds in this area, and market real heavily to baby boomers, as you can imagine. So, all right, buckle up. Here we go. So if we're sitting right down here in Lakewood Ranch, okay, we got I-75, shoots you right up to Tampa, right up here. If you go this way, this is about a 45 to 50 minute drive, I would say. Pretty easy, depending on the time of day that you're going to go up there. So we're going to start this way and work our way back. If you're going to go over to Tampa International Airport, you catch the Sunshine Skyway Bridge here, which is amazing. I wish I would bring that whole picture up there of the bridge. Nope. So it's not going to do it. There it is. That's the Sunshine Skyway Bridge. They built it higher years ago. They started rebuilding this. If you're old enough to remember, a cargo ship ran into it back in, I believe it was 1980. It was old rickety bridge, trust me, and knocked one span down. So they tore that whole thing down, rebuilt this. Beautiful, spectacular drive over Tampa Bay. Just really, really nice. So this is the way you would go if you were going to go to St. Petersburg over to Tampa International Airport. Again, about a 50-minute to an hour drive to get there, depending on what time of day you're heading over there, of course. So you always want to avoid the Tampa area in the early mornings and the late afternoons. Rush hour in Tampa is horrendous, just terrible. So always try to avoid that. So now that we've got that, let's talk about Manatee County, because I talked to a lot of you so much about Lakewood Ranch and Manatee County and Sarasota County. So if I zoom in here a little bit, what we're going to see here is, okay, this is University Parkway. So this divides Manatee County from Sarasota County. Okay, so Sarasota County, Manatee County. So probably, I'm going to say 2/3 of Lakewood Ranch is located in Manatee County. Now, everybody who lives in Lakewood Ranch says, I live in Lakewood Ranch. This is technically the city of Bradenton. Okay. Now it has county services like the sheriff's department, Manatee County Sheriff, Manatee County Fire Department, Manatee County Schools, all of those things. But technically in the city of Bradenton, 3 zip codes, 34240 down here below University Parkway. In this area, it's 34202. And then you get up here past State Road 70 and it's 34211. Not that that's important, but just to give you some perspective there. So now if we're in Lakewood Ranch or Manatee County, so we have the city of Bradenton, we have the city of Palmetto over here, which encompasses all of this waterfront property over in this area. And then we have Ellington, which is primarily the Ellington Outlet Mall, which is really not an outlet mall. It's just an outdoor mall. And then you have the city of Parrish, where the Del Webb Bayview is located. So you came out on State Road 70, which we have 4 exits, 64, 70, University Parkway, and Fruitville to get off the interstate to go into Lakewood Ranch. So let's just say you came off of State Road 70 onto 75. You cross the Manatee River right here. It's fresh water way up here. It flows down. It turns into brackish water. And then eventually it's all salt water. This leads you out to Sarasota Bay and the Gulf of Mexico. Okay. So we came out on State Road 70. Our Costco is located right here for you Costco fans like I am. And then over the bridge, they are expanding this bridge on both sides because this is a bottleneck nightmare. It's 3 lanes going this way, but the 1 lane is the lane it gets off to get on US 301, go to the outlet mall right here. When these people in the slow lane are putting their brakes on, the people in the fast lane have to put their brakes on to see what's going on because they don't want to miss an accident or something. So that traffic will back up past State Road 70 for absolutely no reason. Zero. As soon as you cross this, there's nothing there and you're on your way. But every single day it backs up there. So that's one of those things about traffic that you hear. Anyway, back to Parrish. So now you've come up here and you're into the Parrish area. And this area is just absolutely exploding right now. I mean, going crazy. Brand new Lowe's Plaza up here. New Publix just opened over in this area. There's a Publix over here. There's a hospital plan to go in up there. State College of Florida is putting a campus in up there. There's already a new high school there. There's another elementary and middle school being built up there. So it's absolutely blowing up. And Parrish also goes across 301, and this area is now developing out here as well. Okay, you can see that Salt Meadows by Meritage Homes. There are several builders out there. This area is known as North River Ranch. I've said it in videos before. If you want to save on the exact same home, maybe $100,000, go to North River Ranch. Now it's in the early developmental stages, just like Lakewood Ranch was when I moved back here in 1999 from Las Vegas. Everybody said to me, why are you moving way out there? Oh my gosh, there's nothing out there. There were 2,500 homes at the time. The Del Webb in Lakewood Ranch now has 1,200 homes, just that one little community. Okay, so that gives you some perspective about things that are going on. So Del Webb Bayview right here, it's really kind of in this area right here. We can zoom in a little bit. There you go. So it's here. And then Isles at Bayview by Centex. Centex is also Pulte. Pulte is also Del Webb. Devasta is also Pulte, Del Webb, Centex. Same corporate name, different. They build under different names. This is their least expensive Centex. Then probably they go up. Pulte builds all the Del Webbs right there. Devasta probably takes a little bit more of a step up in their line. But again, this area is exploding, still Manatee County. So what is the attraction up here? Saving money, obviously. It's kind of called the triangle as well, because people who live up in this area could be in St. Petersburg in 30 minutes. They can be in Tampa in 30 minutes. They could be in downtown Sarasota in 30 minutes. So it's a great middle location for people who are still working. So that's a big thing to take into consideration. Now, if you're thinking about the beach, how far will we be from the beach? Well, it depends on which one you want to go to, but all of this is Manatee County, okay, coming through West Bradenton. This area is amazing. The reason, let me answer that question, the reason that everything is out here and up here, this was all developed, okay? It's been around for a very long time. You can see the Palmetto Historic District. There's some beautiful old buildings up there. And this is all of Palmetto, all of this. And then coming out this road, State Road 64, is also called Manatee Avenue. So you can take this right out to, this is Holmes Beach. This is Bradenton Beach. This road is called Cortez. Okay. And then up here is Anna Maria Island. Spectacular. A little difficult to get to because this is all 2 lanes, 1 lane going, but really old school restaurants, beaches, really kind of untouched out there. Beautiful homes. Really, really nice. So again, this is all going to be Bradenton. Okay. All in the city of Bradenton. Now, if you came through Bradenton Beach, you come down to Longboat Key, and that starts right in here, okay? One of my favorite restaurants to go to up here is called the Sandbar. Amazing little place, little fresh seafood place, but literally right on the beach. They have tables in the sand at the beach. Very, very cool place. Coming down this way, this is one of our favorite places to take our jet skis right here in this area. All kind of little restaurants right in here. There's a huge sandbar up here. People just on the weekends on like 4th of July's, there'll be 400 or 500 boats parked out there along that sandbar. People just tailgating on their boat, grilling stuff out, got music playing, you know, people running around on the sandbar. It's very, very fun. Great place. This is Sarasota Bay. This is primarily where we boat. Gulf of Mexico. If you got a bigger boat, go out there and definitely can get on the beaches for sure. But jet ski people like we are, we're in Sarasota Bay. So, all right. Now, let's range out a little bit here. Now, as I said, if we zoom back in, we are at University Parkway, Sarasota County. So Sarasota County is going to encompass several cities. City of Sarasota, Nokomis, Venice, Osprey, all the way down to Northport. So that is all part of Sarasota County. Sarasota City is relatively small as compared to, but still very, very nice. And again, everything had to come out this way because this was developed. Okay. Long as I'm talking about Sarasota. So we got Sarasota Memorial that just popped up right there on Fruitville Road. I don't know if it's going to populate right off of the interstate. You have Doctors Hospital that's located right here. Lakewood Ranch has its hospital. You've got Manatee Memorial Hospital up here, Blake Hospital. Sarasota Memorial has opened 2 more locations south. I know there's one in Venice. I think there's one just a little bit further down towards Northport. Now, so we're in Sarasota County, the University Town Center Mall. You will hear things about UTC. So that's this area right here. All the restaurants, all the shops, everything on both sides. Over here, there used to be a thing that they called the Outlet Mall here, set almost vacant for years. Finally, actually, Bonefish Grill went in there, started stimulating the activity, and now it's packed. There's a Trader Joe's in there. There's a Fresh Market over here. There's a Whole Foods right here. So all of you that have to eat that excessively expensive food, you get it right in this area. Okay. Nathan Benderson Park, where they do triathlons. There's areas for you to rollerblade, to bike around this lake. This thing's at least a mile long. They do the world and national and collegiate rowing championships there. Very, very cool area. Okay. Golfers, there's golf everywhere in every direction. Okay. Just right here. The Legacy Golf Course, it's a public course. Lakewood Ranch has Country Club East and the original Country Club. Both are private. You have the River Club Golf Course right here, University Park Golf Course right here. The Meadows has 36 holes of golf. If you really, really, really know somebody, you can get out here and play at the concession. The PGA Tour has gone through here a couple of times. Absolutely amazing gated community. Probably in the $1.5 million to $2 million to get into that particular area. All right. So here we go. Some things about Sarasota County. I've told you about Lakewood Ranch being part of that. People have asked me about different areas. Okay. So what used to be considered to be way, way, way out here is called Panther Ridge. All right. If I click here and if I'm lucky, this will say Panther Ridge. Okay. We got 4 homes that pop up in Panther Ridge. Now, these homes are going to sit on at least a half an acre, probably more of them on an acre, up to 5 acre parcels. Okay, so the ones that are out there right now, you can see some huge homes out there. But if you're looking for land, if you're looking for like wooded lots, you can find it. Now, this is 2.4 million, but it'll give you an idea of what's out there. So there's horse property out there, people are raising cattle, just really spectacular area. So if you're looking for something more space, bigger homes, you can get into Panther Ridge, and it's absolutely beautiful out there. Now, as I said, that used to be considered way out in the boondocks, but it's just really just past the Del Webb now, 3 miles, maybe something like that. But yeah, just a spectacular area. And we're going to go back here. There we go. So now, again, Sarasota County, some of the things you'll learn about Sarasota County, I'm going to read them right off my little cheat sheet here. The beaches in Sarasota County, you're going to have out here, let's go down. Everybody knows about Siesta Key, right? So we have Siesta Key located right there. What you may not know is about Ringling, the Ringling Bridge, and some of the things that the Ringlings of Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey are here. So there's the Ringling School of Art and Design. This bridge right here is the Ringling Bridge. We have Ringling Boulevard. We have the Ringling Museum here. And there's still, like, the Sarasota Circus is here right now. So it's over by the UTC Mall. They have an area out there with tents set up and everything. So still very, very cool. The Walendas are here. They put on a circus tent show there during the holidays, typically around Christmas time. So just an amazing area. So if you are heading, this is the downtown Sarasota area, by the way. This is called Marina Jack's down here. Huge marina in this area. There's a restaurant, couple of restaurants actually located in here. There's a little beach bar area. This is a park right here. And O'Leary's is right here. You can literally pull up in a boat, go up to O'Leary's and get a sandwich or whatever. But this is the downtown Sarasota area. If you are a Baltimore Orioles fan, Ed Smith Stadium, located right there. Very easy to get in and out of. While I'm looking at it, this is US 41. It's also called Tamiami Trail. Okay, so it gets a little confusing because you go a ways and you're at North Tamiami Trail, South Tamiami Trail, then you're back on North Tamiami Trail. So it gets a little confusing, but Tamiami means this is before I-75 was around. This is what went north and south, if you remember those days. So this road, literally, you can take from Tampa all the way to Miami. Now, it would take you like a month and a half to get there. And of course, I'm over exaggerating, but be very, very slow, just like old school interstates going through all the towns. So until this was built, this is when my sister used to live in Fort Myers, it was like a nightmare for them to come up and visit my parents in St. Petersburg because it took so long. On I-75 from Lakewood Ranch, it's about an hour and 15 minutes away. Fort Myers is about 2 hours away. It probably took them 3.5 hours back in the day to get from Fort Myers to St. Petersburg at least. Okay. And then they had to go over the old rickety Skyway Bridge too. So just kind of crazy. So I'm going to give you a local piece of information here. If you are coming to town, two things. This is called St. Armand's, not St. Armand's, St. whatever. It's St. Armand's Circle. That's what it's called. So Ringling Causeway. If you're going to go out to the beach, okay, you're going to go to Lido Key and you don't want to get in all this traffic right here. I'm going to zoom in even a little bit more. South Washington Drive or South Adams. You can take those and just follow it, and it will take you right out here and right on to Lido Key. This is the public beach right here. Beautiful beaches. Down here is a public park and absolutely beautiful. You just take it all the way down to the end. Tons of parking, shaded areas with the trees. And this is, again, where people park on the weekends with their boats. It's an amazing area. Beautiful. Great place to fish as well. So there's a little side hack for you going out to the beach. You follow this, come across here, and then you can take any of these right down to the public beach. Of course, St. Armand's. Beautiful places to park. This time of year, it's crazy when all the slow birds are here. But after that, right after Easter, actually, it starts to clear out and you can actually get out there. And then you can take this road right out to Longboat Key. Okay. Now, little side hack again. Come over the bridge, catch this road right here. It goes through a little neighborhood. Catch this and you miss all of St. Armand's. So great way to come in and out of there for sure. Okay. So then you just follow this and it takes you right on to Longboat Key. Moat Marine Laboratory is right here. I don't know if they're closing this down or relocating it all over to, but at the UTC Mall, they're building a huge aquarium building there, and Moat Marine is going to be there. I would imagine they'll still have this up and operational as well, but they do great work saving all kinds of sea life, sea turtles, manatees, everything. Right in this area is one of my favorite restaurants. It's called the Old Salty Dog. Outdoor eating, shaded, of course, under umbrellas and everything. Very, 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 very casual. You can pull up in a boat, but if you want to go have a beer and a grouper sandwich, awesome place to go. I told you this is going to be a long video. So let's cruise along here. Now we're in Sarasota County. We are looking at this and what roads we have in Sarasota County. So this road all the way down here is called Clark Road. That's the southernmost part of the city of Sarasota. This takes you out to Siesta Key. You got Bee Ridge Road right here. Fruitville Road will also take you out to the beaches as well. And that's up in this area up here. So now if you're going to be a Siesta Key person and you come over Stickney Point, expect tons of traffic. All kinds of cool places to eat along here. A little insider secret, once again, Siesta Drive. Okay, you can catch this off of US 41. Siesta Drive takes you right in the back way here, and you can take it right out to Siesta Key and park. All right, and there's all kinds. You don't have to go to the main beach. There's all kinds of little places along there where you can park. You got to look for them because they're kind of hidden, but you can park right there, walk out to the beach. But this is a great way to get onto Siesta and out of Siesta, and you'll cut about 2/3 of your time leaving this way, okay, to get out. So there we go. There's some secrets for you. And if you start really learning the area, you'll learn that this area down here, Turtle Beach, is also amazing because everybody comes over the bridge and goes to Siesta Key. Locals come down here and hang out at Turtle Beach. Again, all kind of places to eat along here. And you can park at the public parking place there, the public beach, and be within 50 yards of your car. So a lot easier to get in. Still going to be a mad rush to get out of there. So you got to learn what times to go in and go out. So again, now we're Sarasota County, and I want to hurry up a little bit here. So Sarasota County is going to encompass all these areas: Nokomis, North Venice, Venice, Osprey, South Venice. So it takes up all of that area. Okay. Down here, we have the new Welland Park area, absolutely exploding, like a smaller version of Lakewood Ranch. This is where the Atlanta Braves do spring training. They have an amazingly beautiful baseball stadium there. And that whole Welland Park area is being built. Cool Today Park is where the Braves, there you go, where the Atlanta Braves are. Beautiful. So if you're looking for, again, saving some money as opposed to being in Lakewood Ranch, you can come down here close to Minnesota Key, Venice Beach, Inglewood Beach, literally 15 to 20 minutes away from those beaches. Okay. We have this area here, Minnesota Key, amazing, expensive, but amazing, a beautiful drive to check out all of this along here. So as you can imagine, storm activity, yeah, you're going to be one of the first ones evacuated out for absolute sure. But there's homes out there, been there since the 60s, literally, and they're still there. Okay. So, but the further south you go, okay, the more storm activity you're going to have. Fort Myers right here, and then Naples down a little bit further, down in this area, Marco Island. Now, storms coming from Cuba, you get hit first. Storms coming over this way, you get hit first. So as a Floridian, I'm giving you that information. So this area up here, Lakewood Ranch, we're 11 miles from the water. A good thing, not in a flood zone. Okay, so that's a very, very good thing. But that's some of the things I wanted to tell you about. One of them that I did miss that I haven't told you about so far is we have in Sarasota. Let's get down here. City of Sarasota, zoom in a little bit. And down in this area, down in here, there's an Amish village there. Restaurants, shops, they have bakeries there, furniture places there. During the snowbird season, they're here, and you'll see tons of people on bicycles because that's how they get around. Now their bicycles are now electric, which is pretty cool for them. So a very, very great area to go explore. And again, great food. Also in our area on University Parkway. Let's get in here. And if you get down to right here, Detweiler's Farm Market, Amish Supermarket, I think they've got 5 or 6 of them in this area. Amazing. We do probably 95% of our grocery shopping there. I mean, the produce is fresh right out of the ground, fresh seafood. They have a butcher counter. Every piece of red meat you can possibly think of, pork chops, chicken, all of that, deli counter, an amazing bakery area. And again, just another one of those little insider tricks to know about. All right. People ask me where I live. This is where I am. And this area right here is called Palm Air Country Club. Okay. This whole area is Palm Air. Don't have to belong to the country club. I've never lived in a gated community in this area. People seem to be very concerned about that when they're looking with me for homes. Is it gated? I've never lived in a gated community. I live, if that is my lake right there. So my house sits right about there. So you can see to get over to the mall, I'm right there. It takes me 10 minutes to get to the heart of Lakewood Ranch, about 15 minutes. We love it. It's really, really nice. So hopefully that answered some questions for you about things you may not know about Manatee and Sarasota County. So if you've watched this video, there's going to be a test. I'm going to send you a multiple choice test. Kidding. But just remember, Manatee County encompasses this whole area of Lakewood Ranch up to the Del Webb Bayview, North River Ranch, Parrish, Palmetto, West Bradenton, beautiful area over here. We didn't even hardly talk about the beaches. Where are they? Okay, so I covered all of that. Told you where Panther Ridge is. If you're looking for something that's a more mature wooded type of area with much, much, much larger lots. So hopefully this was helpful. I hope I was able to give you some good information. If you're looking for farmland out towards Myakka, and then you follow that out a little further and you get to Arcadia, you get to Arcadia and it's like you drove into 1960. It's literally tomato fields, orange groves, little town, and old school Florida. Very, very cool. Mayaca, tons of farmland out there. So if you're looking for areas where you just want some land or you want to have horses or cattle, that's the area to go to. And you can be from this area here back up to Lakewood Ranch in 20 minutes. Okay. So if you have any questions about any of this, please feel free to reach out to me. You can email me, text me, call me, look for me on social media. I'm out there. My phone number's there. My email address is there. If this was helpful and you want more information like this, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and then notification bell. And again, 2 to 3 times a week, we put out information like this, not as long because I had to tell you a lot of stuff because I'm telling people the same question all the time. Hey, Lakewood Ranch and North River Ranch are in the same county, 15 minutes away. Can you drive to here and save $100,000, $150,000 on a house? Might be worth a look. This area out here in Parrish, large lots out there. They have an area called Twin Rivers if you want like an acre parcel with a home on it. So we've got a little bit of everything for everybody. Feel free to reach out to me, make comments. I'll try to answer them. I usually have a lot of comments, so it's impossible for me to answer them all, but I try to. And if you have plans to come down, let me know. I want to connect with you. I want to help you find the exact thing that you're looking for. Been doing this 18 years, been in this area since 99. I can help you. I can get it done. Again, reach out. Hope you enjoyed the video. God bless, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.